Hello again, my lovely ladies. I hope that you enjoyed my introduction video to my YouTube channel. So I figured that I would kind of jump right into what I was hoping to do this week. So my first video was going to be a hair tutorial. Now I know that the temperature is getting warmer, we're getting closer to summer, and I wanted to do something where you could still leave your hair down, but have it be a little bit more loose, a little bit more fun, a little bit of flirty, everybody likes that, and just kind of go from there. So I'm just going to jump right into it, and what I'm going to be doing today is a bit of a beachy wave tutorial. Sorry, someone's driving by my house. And I'm going to be doing this two ways. I'm going to be using my bedhead tapered 1-inch curling wand, which I love. And if you don't have a curling wand, you can also do it with a curling iron, but you don't have to use the clip. You can literally wrap your hair around the curling iron the same way that you would with a curling wand. So I'm going to show you how to do it both ways. So whichever one works for you, you can use the curling wand, you can use the curling iron, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. And so here we go. I start out just by brushing my hair out. You want to get all the tangles out because you don't want to get your hair caught in a curling iron just because it's tangled. That's no fun. I've done that. So we start out with that, and there's a couple of other things that you're going to need as well, depending on how much hair that you have, because I know with me I have a lot. The other things that I'm going to be using are, of course, my hairbrush, which you just saw, and then I'm going to be using 2 clips just to kind of section my hair off, since my big one's broken, sadly. And then I have my Garnier Fructis Extreme Control Anti-Humidity Hairspray, just to kind of set everything when you're done. So what I usually do is I separate my hair from the ears going up at a bit of a diagonal angle. And just kind of pin that up and out of your way. I think one thing that you guys are gonna love about this tutorial is it's super easy. Because I mean, I have a lot of hair, and it takes me about 10 minutes, maybe 15, to get it completely done. So it's pretty simple. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, brush out more tangles. And you can do this one of 2 ways. You can hairspray it before, after, or both. Now what I usually do is a little bit of both. Just make sure that you find a hairspray that has a lighter hold, or not necessarily a lighter hold, but a more flexible hold, so that you can still separate it evenly and it doesn't leave your hair feeling crunchy, which we don't want that. And then you can separate it. I usually do about 1-inch sections, but you can do inch, inch and a half, whatever you are comfortable with. And what we're going to do is we're going to curl away from the face. So literally put it down and then wrap. And then all you have to do is just leave the inches out. The ends. Hold it for a few seconds. I usually hold it for about 10. That's the number that works best for me. And then just kind of let it go. And what I like about this is it's not as formal looking as a normal curl that you would get with a typical curling iron. It's a lot looser, it's more beachy. It's a lot of fun. Alright, and again, just wrap the hair from the base. Leave the ends out. And then just unravel it off the curling iron. That's one thing you don't want to do, is just let them drop, because then they just kind of fall apart. Alright, now I've shown you a couple with the curling wand, and you see the effect that you get? Just that nice little wave, which is really pretty, and it lasts for a while. I've done my hair like this, and I'll wake up the next morning after sleeping on it, and it still looks fine. So it's definitely something that's great if you don't have a lot of time, or if you're, running late, but you still want to look like you put some effort into it. So it's definitely a good way to go. Oop, burnt myself a little bit there. And hold it some more. Sorry, my dog's growling now. He does that occasionally. And there you go. Alright, so that's what the curling wand looks like. Now what I'm going to show you on this last piece here is how to do it with the curling iron. The one that has the clip on it if you don't have a clipless iron. Cord on this one is so much longer. Alright. And then you just wrap it on around. And hold. I'm so used to grabbing for this. Old habits die hard. Alright, and you just hold for as long as you need to. If you have thinner hair, you won't need to hold as long as I do, but I have tons. So it takes about 10 seconds. And then this one, you get pretty much the same effect. Except the only difference with this one is that this one isn't tapered, so your curl's gonna be the same all the way down. But either way, you still get that very loose looking curl, which is really nice. Alright. So now I'm just gonna fast forward on through, and I'll see you when we're done. Now we've got all the curling and spraying done, and what you can do is you can leave it parted to the side, parted on the middle. There's tons of ways that you can do it. But what I like to do, because I'm kind of in the stage of growing out my bangs, because I had them in a fringe, but we're, well, trying to change it. So they're down to like here when I straighten them now. So usually what I do is just kind of gently maneuver the top section where my bangs are over to the left side, because that's where I like to part my hair, and just kind of maneuver anything that turned out a little wonky. To do is just take my bangs, and you can do this too even if you don't have bangs, even if your hair is all one length. It's really easy. If you start at your part and you grab a little section right in the middle, and you just twist, and then grab a little bit more, twist that as well, It's basically a French braid, except you're doing a twist. So you add a little piece, twist it back, add a little piece, twist it back, and you can go back as far as you want to. But I usually stop mine. Crazy curly hair. Right about here, and then I twist the rest of the hair a little bit further back. Push it forward a little bit for a little bit of volume. And then I take one of these little butterfly clips that have the rubber in them so that they are non-slip. And just kind of clip it down. And then there you go. It's out of your face. And it's nice if you've got bangs and you're in the process of growing them out, and just spray them down. Get rid of any little flyaways. And then there you go. A nice summer look, and for some of you, a new way to use your curling iron. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a lovely night, and bye ladies.